Sure. Hi. So I'm Jonathan, Tuchband. I am the head of academic sales for Stewart Talks, or HS Talks, and we're a publisher of a extensive multimedia collection of lectures and case studies, business insights that are incorporated in business schools for teaching and learning. Sure. So we commission top academics, well-renowned academics and industry experts, again, to provide us business insights, case studies, case stories and lectures, which we then produce and publish into a multimedia resource. We work with business schools and universities around the world, helping them to incorporate high-quality digital media to supplement and enrich their learning and teaching activities. Yeah, that's a good question. So, look, digital and technology has changed the landscape and shape of the world, but of course how universities administer their courses. Students now demand, not in replacement of faculty, but as part of their teaching and learning activities, high quality digital material to supplement their learning. And free links and free material is okay, but students are paying a lot of money for their courses. So students are now driving the demand for high quality digital material. And the problem for many universities and business schools around the world is that it's expensive to produce, both in cost and in time, and often faculty don't want to spend the time producing this stuff themselves and recording. We solve that problem in that we create high quality digital material that is curated and available for unlimited use for business schools at low cost. And we help solve that problem of, on the one hand, students and faculty demanding these things, but on the other hand, the time and money and expense it costs to produce that. And that's how we help the business schools. So yeah, there is huge changes of how these things are administered and delivered in terms of digital resources, and we're at the cutting edge of that. Yeah, that's good questions. Well, our subscribers really are the people who inform our decisions about who we should go and commission in terms of speakers and editors for our material. So it's important our commissioning editor is working very closely with the business schools, both current subscribers and those who are not subscribers, to understand what are what the trends being taught in business schools, what are the students requiring in terms of their skills, knowledge, attitude, and we go and look out for experts to commission and invite them to speak and hopefully provide some high quality material. Yeah, sure. So quite quickly, actually, we often hear from faculty, well, we always hear from faculty around the world who want to use our material, understandably. Students are demanding high quality digital material to supplement their learning, and faculty obviously would like to incorporate this kind of material into their course. So usually what happens is faculty contact us and say, look, I really like what I see here. I really want to use this for my course, and I want my students to have access to this. So then we start to build a relationship. We go through a review and trial period of the material. Usually, as with anything, a business school requires a case from faculty to say, yeah, this is going to add value in terms of my learning and teaching activities. So we provide some access and an opportunity to trial and evaluate and review the product. And ultimately, usually it's the business school or the library that say, right, we want to go ahead with this and subscribe to the resource. Yeah, well, ultimately, we of course we don't hold any individual data for obvious reasons, but we're able to provide analytics of what's being watched, how many times it's being watched, which particular case studies and lectures, and what courses those have been integrated with. So we can provide all that information. No, well, there's two questions on there. The first thing is about restrictions. One of our added value, our USPs, is that we own the entire collection. We commission, we publish, we produce everything in the collection. We've secured all copyrights and permissions. What that allows us to do is provide unlimited access to the entire collection. We provide access to the resource not just to faculty, staff and students, but we also, as part of the license, provide access to executive or corporate programs, to any online course that's being delivered, and quite uniquely, we provide unlimited access to the alumni of the particular institution. So there's no restrictions on what's being used. Yeah, that's a good question. So the significant added value of our resource is that it's multimedia. So you will be able to, we have over 200 subscribers around the world, many from non-English speaking countries, and the benefit for those particular business schools or universities is it allows their students and faculty, but mainly students, to access business English, but not just on a written text, PDF or whatever. You can hear the speaker. You have images that are associated with each talk. We have transcripts, of course, and subtitles. So it allows the student to watch the video or watch the presentation in his or her own time, to have all the various different formats of text and audio, and that really is in the speed that he or she wishes to view the video. So actually it's a really significant added value for non-English speaking countries to present the material to the students for business English to help practice business English. Yeah, absolutely, of course. So all our material, or any part indeed of our material, can easily be segmented, embedded, incorporated onto any virtual learning management system, VLE, LMS, whether that's Blackboard, D2L, Moodle, it doesn't really matter. Moreover, once the material is embedded into any of these systems, wherever the students are around the world, they're automatically authenticated to the material without actually needing to do any login. So yes, absolutely, any VLE or learning management system.